You know what sucks? A big old. Yeah, I cuss. I know we're PG-13, but today I'm talking about something that just pissed me off royally. I hate snow. And, I never planned on making a video about it. I just was going to go throughout my whole life just harboring my anger against snow, then I would die one day. But today, it just pushed me to my limit, and I was like, you know what, you, snow. I'm going to put a video up on you on the internet. I'll show you, snow. Take that. Anyways, you're probably like, oh, what pushed you to your limit today? Well, it was trying to get to the building, okay? That sounds pretty simple. No, I didn't crash or die, but I wanted to make a video, and I wanted to come, and like I've described, I've explained earlier, I have to make all our videos at our office, because my parents and all my sisters are at home right now, and they can't know I'm making videos. So anyways, let me just explain. I'm really bad with distance, but it's like a fourth of a mile. Like, I don't know, you can walk it in like 3 minutes. Okay, maybe not 3 minutes, but I guess if you're walking, it'll be more like 5. Anyways, it doesn't matter. It's a really short drive. Like, from my house, you can clearly see it easily. Anyways, so it's a very short drive. On a normal sunny day, you would get in your car, you would put your seatbelt on, you would turn on some tunes, you would drive, park, and get out. 2 minutes, tops. Today, it took me 45 minutes from walking out the door and to walking into this door. You want to know why? Because of snow. And I actually took a little visual. So, here's a little video. You're probably thinking, oh, it couldn't have been that bad, Nathaniel. Well, it was that bad, so watch this.
Hey guys, you know what I hate? Snow. Want to go find out why? Let's go do that.
Okay, so it's Sunday, and usually my family goes to church on Sundays, right? Like most Americans, whatever. But this morning, my sister was sick, and my dad just had surgery, and it just snowed, so everyone's like, we're just going to stay home. And I'm like, okay, cool, I guess sleep in. But noon rolls around, and I'm like, okay, I gotta go to the office, print out some forms, and then make a video. So I'll just go hop in my car, wearing my freaking t-shirt and shorts, if you can see that. That's right, t-shirt and shorts. And I got in my car half an hour ago, and you know where I am? Freaking at the driveway. Okay, so I live in the country, and my parking lot is not like just a little old cement slab and you back out on. No. It's sorry, I'm whispering because my parents are right inside, but it's huge. And it's a giant like circle, and it's been like snowing an inch or 2 inches every night for the last like week. So we'll get like snow and it'll be soft and normal, but then we'll drive on it and it'll harden down and nice. And then we'll get snow, it'll be soft and normal, then we'll drive on it, harden down and nice. So this morning it finally caught up to me. The last like 3 days I had to like struggle like 5-10 minutes to get out, but today I had to like get out, scoop like 5 feet of a path, drive, stop, scoop, drive. So I started here, as you can see. And like, you can see over here, like, that snow hasn't been touched. But then I backed up, and I went fucking over here, and I got stuck. And before I drove, no one had drove on this. This was all fresh snow. All these tracks are me. Like, all of this. All of that right there. I don't know if you can see because there's a ton of glare. But, like, all of that was me, like, just trying to back up, go, and then I finally had to get our stupid shovel that sucks, and to scoop all this. And like I said, it wasn't just like, oh, it just snowed and it's all fluffy, it'll take like 2 minutes. No, it's done this for like a week, and we drove on it, and it's hardened down and iced over. So I was freaking like just hammering down at ice for like 5 minutes. And the freaking cold, and I'm stubborn, so I was too lazy to go inside, get a coat. Okay, sorry that kind of cut out soon. My dad actually ended up walking outside and was like, why the heck are you like running around yelling outside with your computer at no one? And I was like, I'm not. You're crazy. Go back inside. And then I kind of just walked away. It was awkward. But anyways, yeah, you guys see that? Like I said, I don't live in the suburb where it's just a normal pavement driveway that's just like, a few yards, and then you back out and then you're onto the main road that's all clear. No. Not only is my driveway huge, sucky gravel, is covered in snow, but also the road I get onto, it really isn't a ton better. Yesterday when I had to go into work, it was like, I worked early in the morning, I had to leave at like 6 or so. But like drifts of snow were covering half of my side of the road. So for part of the driving, I was driving in the other lane like, I hope another car doesn't come, because I don't know what to do if they do, because I can't like drive through these like 4-foot high drifts. So, anyways, yeah, it took me like 45 minutes to scoop the stupid snow. And like I explained in the video, it wasn't like snow had just fallen and you just scoop it like really like fluffy snow. It wasn't like that. Okay, technically was, because it snowed this morning. Like in the video I said, today is Sunday, and it started snowing Tuesday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it snowed every night, like 1 to 2 inches each night. And yeah, the first time it would snow, it was fluffy and easy to drive on. But then we drove on that day, and it got compacted. And then the next day, we got more fluffy snow on top of the compacted snow. And it was a little bit hardened. harder, and then that snow compacted, and the fluffy snow was on top of that, and so on and so on and so on, until finally Sunday, you have like 5 layers of just thick, icy snow with a little bit of fluff on top. I was just, sorry, my saliva is getting super gross and white again. But yeah, I was just hammering away at it with this like crappy small shovel, trying to make my way through. I literally had to from the fluffy snow to the ice to the gravel, it was like this much. And it wasn't like this much fluffy snow, it was like this much fluffy snow and like this much ice, just hammering away at. So it was a pain in the ass, and my own fault, but I was too lazy and too stubborn to go put a coat on and pants on. I was like, no, screw you, I'm going to stay out here. And the worst part was my hands. Like, my legs and arms do not get cold easily. My hands, however, were holding a steel shovel with, like, snow on it. Like, I was trying to, like, have you ever, like, in the winter, like, touched a cold pole and, like, tried to pull away, and you can, like, feel it, like, freezing? It, like, has that weird, like, when you pull away, it kind of hurts because your hand is, like, almost already frozen to the bar. That's what it's like when I was shoveling. Like, it was freezing to the snow scoop, and then I would rip it off, get in my car, drive a few feet, put it back on, bop, 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 over and over and over again until I finally got here. And it just pushed me to my end, okay? Today, I was going to come over here and talk about how to be nice to people in customer service. Like all of my jobs I've worked at, the whole 2 of them, but for like 6 years, I've worked serving people. And I was just going to talk about, oh, this is how you should treat people serving you, okay? So I'll probably do that next week, or maybe I'll even do it this week. I don't know. Maybe I'll do 2 videos. But bottom line is, I got here and I was like, you know what? Screw that video. I'm going to sit here and rant about snow. I'm going to show you snow. You made me so angry, I'm going to post a video on the internet yelling at you. So I showed you. And yeah. And now you guys know I'm not lying about how when I talk a bunch, my saliva gets all gross. Did you see in that video when I was scooping snow when I was talking? Like, there was white stuff all over my lips. You could see when I opened my mouth, it was like white, thick saliva. So yeah, it was probably because I was sweating and frustrated. But anyways, so today I'm going to talk about the 5 things I hate most about winter. And they're not the most amazing things because, like I said, I had like a whole list of other things for the other video, and I just had to throw some together really fast. But my burning, passionate hatred for snow has no end. It's infinite. So coming up with 5 ideas was pretty dang simple. Okay, I don't really want to do this for half an hour. I know you guys don't want to sit here listening to me rant about snow for half an hour, so we'll try and keep this a shorter video. And the reason is, I actually am going to have another video coming out this week, and I'm pretty excited about that. I'm going to tell you at the end of what it is. It's pretty nerdy, so just hold on to your hats. But let's get into hating snow, okay? Number 1 on my list. I want to go least irritable, like the things that I hate about it the least, to like the things that I wish, the things that make me wish snow was a physical human being so I could beat it and chain it in my basement and starve, okay? So we're going to do that. The first one is cleaning. Now let me go to a little more depth about that. I'm not talking about my house because I don't really clean my house. No one really does. It's kind of just super messy all the time, but that's alright. What I'm talking about is my job. Like, I love my job, and there's very few things at my job that I'm not willing to do. Or, okay, I'm willing to do everything, but there's not many things that I don't want to do. Most jobs that people don't like, I'm like, hey, we get paid, just do it. It's pretty simple. But there's one job that honestly, I will kind of slightly try to avoid, and I really, really don't like doing it, and I don't know. The reason I don't like doing it is because I feel like it's never ending and never does anything. And that's mopping, okay? I'm really bad at it. Half the time I spill the mop bucket water everywhere and then like leaks to the basement. I've done that like 12 times. But every time I mop, I swear, we just walk on the mop water, other people mop on the mop water, and then it's just gross and even worse. Maybe it's just not mopping right, but at the end of the day, I really don't like mopping. So, but it's a lot worse in the winter because in the summer, obviously people aren't tracking around muddy like snow water. So it's not too bad. But in the winter, we have to mop every night. In the summer, we mop every other night. So like, oh, okay, that's not that bad. But in the winter, since people are tracking their disgusting mop snow water everywhere, I have to mop every single night. And I close a lot, so I have to mop like every single night. And the other thing with it is like, you know how people throw salt down on snow and like in town so people don't slip and die and get sued? Like it as the snow melts, the salt embeds in the snow and dirt, and then people will walk on that. They'll come inside and the snow will like melt away and the water like dissipates or like goes into the floorboards, but it leaves all the dirt and salt that was mixed in with the snow. So sweeping is like a million times harder in the winter. I noticed there's just like little grains of salt and dirt everywhere, and that's just because people track it in the snow. So that's number 1 on my list, my least the thing that annoys me least about winter. I think there's only one drink of water in here. I'm gonna finish it. Oh well. Okay, coming in at number. Sorry, coming in at number 2 is snow is ugly. It is super ugly. And some of you out there might be thinking, "What? No, snow's my favorite part of the year because it's white, it's perfect. When the sun hits it, it glistens." Like, yes, I agree. All of that is cool and it looks cool, but unless you live in the middle of nowhere, kind of like me, and no one ever touches it, that snow goes away. That perfect illusion of snow goes away within like an hour or two. Because if you live in the city and you want to see that type of snow, you got to wake up like 5 a.m. and go look out at the snow. Oh, that's so pretty. But if you don't and you wake up like a normal person, you're going to be seeing the gross leftovers of snow. And what I mean by that is like when people go out and walk on fresh snow, they get all their dirt and mud into it, and then it like melts, and then you have this slosh that is just brown and black and gross. And it's not attractive looking at all. So I see the point of view where people are like, "Oh no, snow is really pretty." That's only part of the time. If you live in a city, very rarely are you going to see that type of snow unless like on top of a building where no one touches it. But the sidewalks and the roads are just covered in this like gross slush because people are always walking on it, so it melts faster, and it's disgusting. Like where I work in town, but I live in the country. So like right now, I'm looking out the window. Yeah, all that snow is untouched, and fine, it's pretty. But like whenever I'm in town, it just gets depressing. Like it has like an industrial vibe of just like scum. It's really gross. Everything's like black and dirty and dead. So yeah, in my opinion, snow is ugly. Okay, we're moving on to the next one, because like I said, short video. Number 3. I wish I could put this one higher up, because I really hate this, but my last 2 are honestly like 2 really big things that like affect my life, like in a big way. They really do. And this one is, it's a really specific one, but I know it's affected everyone out there. Okay, so has it ever been like summer and it's rained and you're walking along and then you accidentally splash in a puddle and the water gets up on your sock and you're like, "No, water!" And then your sock's all wet and you're like, "Dang it, that sucks." And the rest of your day is ruined. Okay? Yeah, we've all had that. That's summer. That's like the occasional puddle. But guess what? In winter, the whole ground turns into a puddle because it's all snow. If you walk in snow, you're bound to get your shoe and then your sock wet, and it's always annoying. You can never avoid it. You just have to just admit, like, okay, it's snowing today, I'm going to go to work, or I'm going to go to school, or wherever I'm going, and I'm going to go with wet socks. Like, you better just bring an extra. I've done that before. I went to work knowing there's a ton of snow outside, and I'm going to get wet socks, and I just brought an extra pair of socks. And it's the worst feeling. It really ruins your day, because it takes forever for them to dry. My socks are wet right now. Maybe that's why I'm such a bad mood. It takes them forever to dry. It makes them smelly, like slimy and like greasy. Ugh. Maybe that's just me, but like, when my socks get wet, my day is ruined. And you know what? You never get your socks wet like when you're almost home and almost ready to go take a shower. You get your socks wet as soon as you wake up and like want to start your day right, and it ruins it. That's when you get your socks wet. I do believe that's how Satan turns us to the dark side. Anyways. Next one. Okay, these 2 are hard to pick from, but I'll go with this one. Wait, I did 1. Sorry, I gotta count. I did cleaning, I did sock thing, and then what was the other one I did? Oh yeah, it's ugly. Okay, so I am on my 4th one. Yeah, Asians, go counting. Okay, the 4th one is driving. Yes. I'm an Asian. I'm really bad at driving in the summer, in the fall, and in the spring, but I am awful at driving in the winter. Like, you wonder why? Because there's snow and ice on the road. Yeah, I'm a stereotypical Asian. Ask Paul in his other video. He will vote for me that I'm an awful driver. Whenever we drive together, he'll literally sit in the passenger side and be like, "Hey, there's a car coming." Or we'll start up at a 4-way. It's like, "Okay, it's your turn to go." "Oh, wait, don't go yet. This person's turning." "Oh, that's a red light. You need to stop." Like, he'll do that. When we go to Des Moines, like, if I go to Des Moines, I make sure Paul's with me, because he's basically just like my extra. He's like my Siri. He's always telling me where to go and what to do and like when to stop. It's pretty great. But I'm an awful driver. Back to the point at hand. But like in the summer, I can handle myself. I'm not going to go crashing. I'm not going to be an idiot and do something stupid. I'm not good at it, but I can live. But in the winter, I just feel like whenever I'm driving, my life is on the line. I won't lie, I text and drive, but in the winter, I do it a lot less because like it's scary. It's freaking, there's snow it's literally ice, like with no traction. You're going to slip and slide and kill yourself. And I found this out last winter when I got my new car. Man, my saliva. I was driving,
and a car was coming towards me, and like it had just snowed and packed down, so you couldn't see any of the lines. You couldn't see the white lines telling where the road ends. You couldn't see the yellow lines telling where the division was. So I was like, okay, crap, a car's coming towards me. I can't see the middle of the road. So I'll just make sure I get really close to the end of my side so I don't hit him. And I'm doing that. And like I said, I couldn't see the white stripe at the end of the road. So my wheel goes off of the road and it goes into the gravel. And like if this happened in the summer, I'd be like, oh crap, boop, back on, no big deal. Because it was in the winter, I kind of freaked out and I pulled it on too fast. And just because I pulled it on too fast onto a slick road, I literally spun around 2 times and I barely missed this other driver. Like, because we were going like this, or this is me, this is him, he's coming past me, and then I flip, and then I slide twice around, like, seconds after he's past me, go into the other ditch, pull back onto the other road, and then stop on the other side of the ditch. And then I was able to get back on the road, and I was like, I looked back in the car, it obviously stopped, and I was like, well, this is awkward, I'm just going to continue to go to school, I don't want to talk to him, and I kept going. But, like, that one, it ruined my brakes, I had to pay for $700 to fix my brakes, and 2, I could have killed someone. I could have killed me. Like, I hate snow. I hate driving on it so much. Okay, and now we're going to the last one. I wanted to mention earlier, the top 2 affect, like, my mental and physical well-being. And the only reason the driving one is second to this one is because I feel like in the winter, I avoid driving as much as possible. So that only affects my physical well-being a small part of the time of the winter. But this last one, it really just affects me all throughout winter, whether I want to admit it or not. Sometimes it's more and sometimes it's less. But that is SD, seasonal depression. Now, some of you might be thinking, oh, that's not a thing, Nathaniel. You're just emo and sad. No, I'm not like an overly sad or depressed guy. Like, I have a fine life. I have nothing to complain about. But frickin' winter, it makes me sad. It really does. Unless it's like the week of Christmas or I'm all hyped for Christmas, I would say my happiness level is always like 5% less than it would be in the summer. And that's on a normal average day. But you get days where you go outside and everything's dead, the grass is brown, the trees have no leaves on them, people are dying, and then you just have these gray clouds covering the entire sky. And on those days, I walk outside and I'm just like, why are we alive? What's the point of life? And I get all existential, and it just affects me all throughout winter. Like as soon as it starts snowing and gets darker outside, until the point where spring comes around, shit starts melting, I am like slightly more depressed than any other time of the year. It is really weird, but like it affects me a lot. And another reason I can tell it can affect me so much, I am never, like seasonal wise, just talking seasonal wise, I'm never more happier in my life than the spurts of warmth that come right after it, right as winter kind of starts ending. So November and December, it's cold ass the whole time, all the way through. There's no really breaks of warm heat. But once you get to the end of January and beginning of February, in Iowa at least, where I am now, you get little breaks of heat, like 40 degrees. And you're thinking 40 degrees isn't that warm. Well, when it's been -8 the last 2 weeks, 40 degrees is the frickin' Bahamas. And those days when it's like 40 degrees outside and I can see the sun, let me tell you, I am just like, life, the world is my oyster. The world is worth living for. I love the world. So yeah, it's very clear that the weather affects my mental and emotional well-being like tremendously. And I hate it so much. I wish it didn't, but it really does. It affects me a crap ton. Anyway, so those are the 5 things I hate about winter. I can go on. I really can. I loathe winter so much. Please comment down below and tell me some of the things that you hate about winter. They can be as specific as you want. Like, they make my hamster a little bit grumpier. Or they can be as vague as you want. Like, I don't like the color white because I don't like white people. So anyways, you do whatever you want. That's the end of that section of the video. I'm not saying, okay, section 2, another 18 minutes. No, I just want to give you guys an update really fast about what I'm going to be doing. Actually, I've been thinking about this a little bit because my old-time favorite YouTuber, and I hope Paul doesn't watch this video because he's going to make fun of me if I say it because he hates him, is Teching 101. I don't know if any of you guys know who he is, but he's an anime reviewer and he does a phenomenal job. He used to review Bleach, but that ended. I'm not a big Bleach fan, so I watched some of those videos, but now he's reviewing One Piece, and that's like one of my old-time favorite anime. And I love watching his videos, and they really inspired me to bring 2D Life back. And I've always wanted to do more anime content. I've already made one anime video. You can check that out right here. But I want to kind of do a spin-off series, not another YouTube channel, but maybe just like I want to start. What I'm trying to say is I want to start reviewing anime. That's not going to be my daily Tuesday videos because I do videos every Tuesday. not my Tuesday videos are not only going to become review. I will probably, what I'm going to do is start posting a review of an anime every week, maybe like Wednesday or Monday or something like that, and then keep my Tuesday for this kind of stuff. More like vlogging or top 10 or so. More like random stuff, but then hopefully another day of the week I'm going to try and post just for anime. And I want to stick to one anime because I don't want to do just a bunch of random anime discussions. Like I'm going to do that too, but I also want to focus really on one anime. And to do that, I want to review an anime. But I'm trying to think. I don't want to do Naruto. I'm trying to think of like the ones I really like. And yeah, I know a lot of them are mainstream. I don't want to do Naruto because that one already ended. I would do One Piece, but I'm not caught up. It's like the manga's at like, I don't know, like 861 I think is what Tekken just did. But I'm only on like episode 600 and I'm watching the anime right now. So I want to find a newer anime that just is kind of popular but just started, so I can start from the chapter 1 and not be like 100 chapters behind, and then maybe like break out 2 chapter reviews a week so I can catch up or something like that. But anyways, right now I'm kind of thinking of Black Clover. I've heard really good things about it. I know it's newer. I was maybe thinking My Hero Academia or One Punch Man. I know both of those have been around a little bit longer, especially One Punch Man because it started out as like a comic strip, so that's going to have a lot more chapters. But anyways, maybe comment down below what you guys want me to do. I'm probably not gonna pick from what you guys are gonna say, not because I don't listen to you guys, but mostly because what time is it? It's 12:20, and I need to leave for work at like 3:30. So honestly, after I'm done making this video, I'm just gonna go find an anime, read the first manga, and then sit back down in these same clothes with the same hair and start my review. So that's really all I have to say. So hopefully next video will be me doing a anime review. I'm really leaning towards Black Clover just because I know it's newer and it's pretty popular. But anyway, guys, remember, like and subscribe, hate snow with a burning passion, and you guys have a fantastic day. Love you all.